Welcome back to Auto Street, where we bring you the most detailed reviews of the hottest rides on the market. Today, we're diving into something that blends raw American muscle with modern engineering, the 2026 Chevy Nova SS 454. This car has been stirring up serious excitement, and in this video we're going to break down everything you need to know: the design, the interior, the performance, and of course, the pricing. So, let's hit the throttle and get right into it. The Chevy Nova has always been a name tied to classic American muscle. When Chevrolet decided to bring back the Nova SS badge for 2026, enthusiasts were both thrilled and skeptical. Could they really honor the heritage while also meeting the demands of today's market? With the new Nova SS 454, the answer is a resounding yes. This isn't just a nod to the past, it's a reinvention that keeps the soul of the 70s alive but injects it with 21st century muscle and refinement. From the outside, the 2026 Nova SS 454 commands attention. The styling cues clearly borrow from its iconic late 60s and early 70s predecessors, but with sharper lines and a modern aerodynamic touch. The wide stance immediately tells you this car means business, sitting lower to the ground with muscular fenders that bulge just enough to hint at the beast hiding underneath. The grille is aggressive, a darkened mesh design with the SS badge dead center, and the LED headlights are sleek, with a design that feels futuristic while still keeping that retro vibe. Around back, you get quad LED taillights, squared off just like the classics, and a subtle ducktail spoiler that enhances downforce without looking overdone. Add in dual exhaust outlets with a chrome finish and you've got a rear end that looks as menacing as it sounds. The wheel options are also impressive. Standard models come with 19-inch forged alloys, but if you spring for the performance package, you can step up to 20-inch lightweight aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot sport tires. And yes, Brembo 6-piston calipers peek through the spokes, hinting at the stopping power that's just as important as going fast. The exterior color palette stays true to its muscle roots, think torch red, jet black, rally green, and even a heritage hugger orange, but there are also new metallic finishes like midnight steel and electric blue for those who want a modern twist. Sliding inside the Nova SS 454, you'll notice Chevy has balanced old-school muscle with new-school luxury. The interior layout pays homage to the past with its dual-pod instrument cluster and horizontal dash layout, but everything is updated with premium materials and the latest tech. You've got a flat-bottomed steering wheel wrapped in leather with SS badging, real aluminum accents across the dash, and optional carbon fiber trim for those who want that performance feel. The seats are heavily bolstered sport buckets, available in Napa leather or suede with contrast stitching. They're not only comfortable but also supportive enough to handle spirited driving without wearing you out on a daily commute. The rear seats are tighter, as expected in a performance coupe, but they're functional for short trips or extra storage. Technology is top tier. The 12.3-inch digital driver display is fully customizable, letting you toggle between classic gauge styles or modern performance layouts with telemetry data. The central infotainment system is a 13-inch touchscreen running the latest Chevy Infotainment 5 software, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium Bose 10-speaker sound system. And for the purists, Chevy did something special. While the digital cluster is standard, you can option a retro-inspired analog gauge package if you want that classic driving experience. That's a small detail, but one that shows Chevy really thought about the Nova's legacy. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the Nova SS 454 really earns its stripes. Under the hood is a naturally aspirated 7.4-liter V8, yes, a full 454 cubic inches of displacement. Chevy has tuned this engine to produce 615 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque. That's raw muscle, and the soundtrack from the exhaust is an intoxicating growl that's both modern and vintage at the same time. 0 to 60 comes in just 3.6 seconds, and the quarter-mile flashes by in about 11.5 seconds. Top speed is limited to 185 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest muscle cars you can buy straight from the factory. Power is sent to the rear wheels through either a Tremec 6-speed manual, yes, they gave enthusiasts what they wanted, or a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters. The manual gives you that old-school muscle car experience, while the automatic is quicker on the track and more forgiving in traffic. Either way, the Nova SS 454 is an absolute thrill. Handling has also taken a huge step forward compared to past generations. Thanks to magnetic ride control, adaptive dampers, and a stiffened chassis, the car feels planted whether you're carving mountain roads or hitting a straight line at the drag strip. Brembo brakes with carbon ceramic options ensure it stops as hard as it goes. Chevy wanted this car to not just be fast in a straight line, but to handle with precision, and it delivers. As for price, the 2026 Chevy Nova SS 454 comes in at around $58,000 for the base manual transmission model. If you want the automatic, you're looking closer to $60,500. Add the performance package with larger wheels, upgraded suspension, and carbon ceramic brakes, and you're in the $68,000 range. A fully loaded Nova SS 454, with every option box checked, will cross the $72,000 mark. Compared to competitors like the Dodge Challenger Hellcat or the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, the Nova SS sits right in the middle, offering serious bang for your buck with a perfect blend of heritage and modern performance. In the end, the 2026 Chevy Nova SS 454 isn't just a car. It's a statement. It's Chevy telling the world that American muscle is alive, thriving, and adapting to modern demands without losing its identity. For enthusiasts who grew up idolizing the Nova or anyone who simply loves raw power with modern refinement, this car is an absolute dream. That's our in-depth look at the 2026 Chevy Nova SS 454, here on Auto Street. If you enjoyed this review and want to stay updated on more detailed car breakdowns, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your passion for cars alive.